This one is causing quite a stir. The question is, should we be drug testing our high school athletes? And this is something that is becoming more and more commonplace, where high school athletes could potentially be tested not for necessarily steroid use, performance-enhancing drugs, but marijuana, heroin,
and this is what
alcohol.
This is targeting, because drugs are so rampant in high school right now that they're trying to figure out a way to get to the kids early.
Yes or no, do you think that high school athletes should be drug tested?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, should it be with the approval of parents, or is this something high schools should do unilaterally? Because again, some of these kids, they're 14, 15 years of age. Do we not have to allow the parents
I
to
think
have
it should be the
involvement in
parents,
this?
and I'll tell you why the parents need to get involved, because then it gives the kids an out. With the peer pressure of drugs on kids, they can say to their friends, look, my parent won't let me do sports unless I get drug tested. And that way, the kid is exempt, and he doesn't have to take on the responsibility of saying, this is why I'm not going to do drugs, or, you know, this will give him an excuse. It makes the parents the patsy.
It's a great point, because I remember being in high school saying, you know what, maybe you're at a party and people are drinking alcohol. I'd say, you know what, I can't. I'm on the basketball team.
And my
coach doesn't allow it.
Exactly.
So it is a great out. Whether or not you need to formally drug test or not, I think that depends on the individual high school, the parents, the players, but I think it is a great deterrent for people. We have Dr. Wendy back in our web center, so she's been tweeting and Facebooking with other parents about this issue. What are people saying, Wendy?
Travis, we're getting a lot of passionate responses. On the doctor's Facebook page and our Twitter page, we asked the question, do you think all high school athletes should be drug tested before playing a game? Now, at first face, I thought, oh, it's going to be all pro, of course. We've got people like Mary on the pro side who says, I'd love to say no, but unfortunately, we've got to put an end to this epidemic before it starts. Someone else named Maggie says, absolutely. Drug use of any kind increases the risk of cardiovascular problems on the field. But then let's go to the con side. One of our online friends named Hopi said, absolutely not. This is far too much. It will be another useless thing to spend money on. And that's the big issue. Drug testing is very, very expensive. Most schools cannot afford it, Travis. And also, why do you single out the athletes when there are other students using drugs who could also endanger other students on campus? And how do you make this decision? So it's a debate that continues.
And certainly one that will continue in communities across the country. Thank you so much, Dr. Wendy.